Hey there, welcome back. I'm Michelle. Thanks so much for being here. Today's reading will be any new moon messages that want to come through for you. The new moon is all about new beginnings and planting those seeds for whatever you want to grow in your life. It's the perfect time to get clear on what you want, set your intentions, make some new goals, and even get started on your new projects. So it's my intention that this reading will help you get clear on what you want to bring into your life or any steps that you might need to take during this new moon. So if you're new to my readings, I've pulled out 5 cards that you can choose from. You just need to choose the card that you're feeling most drawn to. For this reading, I will not be turning over the cards. Instead, we'll be flipping them over during the actual reading and using that as the first message in the reading. So I popped a crystal onto each card to help with your decision. Or you can just choose your favorite number between 1 and 5 and go with that. So take a moment to feel into which card you're being most drawn to. If you are being drawn to more than one card, feel free to watch more than one reading. Just use your intuition to guide you. Finally, if you enjoyed this reading, I would love if you gave this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing so that I can see you again in another reading. Okay, I think that's everything. So once you've selected your card, you can find the timestamps in the description box and head over to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello and welcome to everyone who chose card number 1. So let's have a look at what your new moon message is. Okay, and we're starting with confidence is the key to your success. So whatever it is that you have been wanting to grow in your life or wanting to attract into your life or bring into your life, confidence is the key to manifesting that desire or making that thing happen, bringing it to life, believing in yourself, believing in your own abilities, trusting the direction that you want to take. All those kind of things are super important to getting what you want in life. Okay, so let's have a look at a few more cards and see what other messages we can get for you, Group 1. Okay, so we've got suffering in silence. So some of you have been taking everything on your own shoulders and not asking for help, not reaching out for support, or letting things kind of brew in your mind that are troubling you without finding someone to share those things with and, get that kind of emotional support from someone. So this could be emotional support. It could be actual support with the amount of tasks that you have to accomplish and that kind of thing. So I feel like you're probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now. You feel like you're doing this all alone. So don't be afraid to reach out. There is someone willing to help you. You're not being a burden to them. All you have to do is ask. What else do we have for Group 1? Okay, stand your ground. So again, don't be afraid to stand up for what you want. Don't be afraid to have confidence in yourself and in whatever it is that you desire. So if someone is not treating you fairly, don't just allow that to happen in silence. Make sure that you speak up. Make sure that you say what's on your mind. This could be in a work environment. This could be in a relationship. It could be in a friendship. It could be with a family member. It could be also fighting for something that you want. So, continually putting in the effort and that kind of thing. So again, take this how it resonates in your specific situation, but make sure that you don't just stay silent about whatever's happening. Speak up. Have confidence in what you're saying and what you're going for. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, let's do one more card. Wisdom. Okay, so you are learning a lot right now. This is a major arcana card, which is traditionally the Hierophant. So there's a lot of learning happening right now, a lot of experience being gained, a lot of wisdom being gained. It's possible that there's someone in your life who could step into a teaching or mentorship role for you, but it's also possible that you are almost becoming the teacher. You are becoming the guru. You're taking all of the experience that you're gaining right now and stepping into a more powerful role. And that's kind of how I feel things right now for you, especially with this confidence is key card. And then we have this sunshine yellow kind of in the background here. That's making me think of confidence as well. So I feel like this is something that you're kind of going through right now, that you're learning how to step into your own power. You're learning to fight for what you want, stand up for what you want, express yourself, have difficult conversations, whatever you need to do to get into alignment in your life and feel stronger in who you are and what you want and all of that. So it is a period of growth for you. Let's have a look at one card here from the Prism Oracle. Any last information for group 1? And we have sweetness. And to me, this is always a message of self-care. So amongst all of this that you have going on, make sure that you are taking good care of yourself as well. Make sure that you are making time for yourself. Make sure that you're doing things that you enjoy. So even though you might have some challenges in one area of your life, be sure to take the time to nurture yourself, to give yourself what you need at this time. So those are your new moon messages, group 1. I hope that you found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here as always, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye. Hello and welcome to everyone who chose card number 2. So let's take a peek and see what your first new moon message is. We have your hard work is paying off. So I suspect that for most of you, there is something that you're trying to create in your life or something that you're trying to bring into your life. And you have been working towards that already. So you probably already have a goal or an intention of something that you want to bring into your life because you've been taking those steps. And this is a little nod from the universe that the work that you're putting in is making progress. Even if you're not seeing it yet, there is stuff happening behind the scenes. Doors are beginning to open and momentum is beginning to build for you. So let's have a look at a few tarot cards here and see what other messages we can get for group 2 during this new moon. Okay, we have suffering in silence. Okay, this is really interesting because group 1 just had this card as well as their first card. So if you were thinking of watching group 1 as well, you might want to go back and watch that one. So suffering in silence is about taking too much on your shoulders, carrying too much burden alone, feeling like you have to do everything alone and you can't ask for help. But the message here is that there is help available. There are people who want to help you, who want to support you. Sometimes this is not about people as well. Sometimes it's about just speaking what's on your mind instead of staying silent. Standing up for yourself, saying what's on your mind, sharing what you're going through, that kind of thing. So don't feel that you have to suffer in silence, group 2. What else do we have here? Okay, solar plexus chakra. So definitely some overlap with group 1, like I said, because their message was all about confidence. The solar plexus chakra is also about confidence. This is about learning to trust yourself. It's about really building that feeling within yourself where you know what you want and you're not afraid to stand up for yourself, to say what's on your mind, to go for what you desire. It's also about discernment, about really being able to tell the difference between, someone that wants to help you and someone that maybe doesn't have your best intentions at heart. So I feel like there's some learning that is happening right now for you in terms of really growing, like that inner growth that's happening as you're working through something here, as you're, working towards your goal. You are really strengthening your inner voice and your inner confidence. Okay, let's do one more card here. And we have passion ignited. Okay, so ultimately you are going to be starting this new thing that you've probably already started, but the momentum is really going to hit. You're going to really be excited about this. Things are finally going to start happening. Look at the fire kind of coming out of near where her solar plexus chakra is. It's sort of towards the heart and solar plexus chakra. So I feel like there's going to be that combining of passion and confidence for you. So don't be afraid to trust your inner self, trust your gut feelings, and move forward with confidence and with whatever this thing is that you're really passionate about. All right, let's do a card from the Prism Oracle. Okay, and we've got comfort. So again, this is actually a similar message to group 1 as well, in terms of make sure that you are taking good care of yourself. Make sure that you are giving yourself lots of self-care, nurturing yourself, giving yourself what you need at this kind of transition time as you're, working really hard towards something and you're dealing with some personal growth issues. All of that can really feel like a lot. So make sure that you are having compassion towards yourself, giving yourself the comforts that you need. So because you're kind of going out of your comfort zone with this new thing that you're doing, which is absolutely necessary, you're doing something new that requires you to go outside of your comfort zone, and that's important. But on the flip side of that, make sure that you're also providing yourself comforts where you can, so that you're getting a little bit more of that balance. So if you need to, spend a Sunday afternoon in bed reading a book, then, go ahead and do that and don't feel bad about it. Do what you need to do to comfort yourself, to make yourself feel good. So that is what I have for you, group 2, in terms of your new moon messages. I hope that you found this reading helpful. Thank you so much for being here as always, and I hope to see you soon in another reading. Bye. Hello and welcome to everyone who chose card number 3. So let's have a look at what your new moon message is. All right, and we have a new romantic cycle begins. So some of you might be starting some sort of new relationship this new moon. It could be a romantic relationship like this says. This card also suggests to me something that you are really in love with. So it could be a new project that you're really passionate about. Something that is, bringing you all those good, exciting feelings, but definitely something new and interesting coming your way, group 3. Okay, let's have a look at a few cards and see what information we can get. What new moon messages does group 3 need to hear? Okay, and we have love begins. So that is really not a surprise, is it, after that new romantic cycle begins? So for a lot of you, definitely a new relationship coming into your life. If you've just recently started a new relationship, it could mean that that relationship is strengthening and deepening, looks very harmonious. So really positive new relationship coming into your life. If it is not romantic, it could be a partnership in another way, like a business partnership, or again, sort of finding something that you're really passionate about that's going to bring you a lot of joy and all those really nice feelings. Okay, what else do we have for group 2? Okay, and we have material and spiritual prosperity. Beautiful. So you will be rewarded as well, either with financial gains or other forms of abundance. So again, that can mean all sorts of things depending on your specific situation, but it looks like whatever this new relationship is or this new beginning, it's going to lead to material and spiritual success. So some really positive cards here for you so far, group 3. Okay, and so what else do we have for group 3? Okay, patience. So this is a major arcana card. This is traditionally the temperance card in tarot. So this is about having patience with the seeds that you've planted, having balance with the situation as well. So I feel like for some of you, you've got this new thing that's beginning. So it's the seeds are planted there. You're going to feel really passionate about it, really excited about it. But the message here is to take it slow as well. So don't rush into anything. Don't do anything drastic. Don't make any huge decisions just yet. Again, focus on the beginning part. Focus on setting the intentions, building a strong foundation. What's your goal with this? What intention, what energy do you want to bring to this new thing in your life? Take it slow, take your time, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, enjoy that process of growth that you're going to be going through. All of these great feelings that can come out of a new beginning. And just enjoy that time. Don't feel like you need to rush anything along. Take your time with it and consider each step as you sort of move from step to step. Okay, let's have a look at a card from the Prism Oracle to wrap this up. What else does group 3 need to know? And we have movement. Yep. So things are definitely moving for you. There's some momentum building. So if things have felt stuck for you for a little while, maybe in one area of your life, for a lot of you, I feel like it's relationships. Things are now shifting. Things are moving. We have success that's starting to happen. We have you starting to enter into this beginning phase that's going to continue to build momentum. So although it might take a little bit more time than maybe you had hoped, or maybe it will feel a little slow to you at the beginning, things are happening. So trust that that movement is happening behind the scenes. Things are shifting, momentum is building, and it's going to work out really beautifully for you, group 3. So that is what I have for you, group 3. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here as always, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye. Hello and welcome to everyone who chose card number 4. So let's have a look at your first new moon message. And we have adjustments are required. So if there's something that you've been wanting to bring into your life, some sort of new goal or intention that you have that you've been considering around this new moon, just know that there's some tweaks that need to be made. So perhaps there's something that you've been wanting to bring into your life even for a little while, and you just haven't been able to make that happen, or it's just not working out the way that you want. I would take some time to reflect on whether the action steps you're taking are fully aligned to whatever it is that you want to bring into your life. So let's see if we can get a little bit more information for you from the tarot. So what else does group 4 need to know during this new moon? Okay, and we have love begins. This is really interesting because we've had some overlap between the readings. So group 1 and 2 had some similarities, and now group 3 and 4 have some similarities in terms of both groups having this card as the first card pulled. So for some of you, you might be starting a new relationship. This can also signify some other kind of partnership. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a business partnership. It could be a friendship. It could also be something that you're really passionate about. So something new that you're bringing into your life that is really exciting and gives you some of those, passionate feelings that, come around with something new. So let's see what else we can get for you, group 4. Okay, and then we have trapped in fear. So whatever it is that you are wanting or desiring to bring into your life, there's some fears that are blocking you right now. And that could be where these adjustments are required. So sometimes when we are trying to bring something into our life, maybe we're either scared to take the steps we need to take, or we're taking steps that aren't quite right because, again, we're scared of doing something bigger or bolder. We're scared of what people might think. We're scared of failing. And there's all sorts of fears. You probably know what your specific fears are. So what I would do is really reflect this new moon on how any fears that you have may have affected the actions that you're taking, or maybe have even stopped you from taking certain actions because you're afraid. So there's something there that needs to be cleared around those fears so that you can actually move forward with this new beginning. Okay, let's do one more card. and solar plexus chakra. So again, this is a theme that has come up a lot in reading 1, 2, and now in 4 in terms of having confidence in yourself. So again, you might have some fears. This is a reminder that you have what it takes. You have everything you need within you to make this happen, and you need to have confidence in yourself. You are in a period right now of personal growth where you are strengthening your confidence, you're strengthening your inner knowing, like your gut feelings, your ability to discern what's right for you and what's not right for you. So trust that gut feeling that you're getting around any of this stuff, whether it's a fear, whether it's an action that you feel like you need to take. Trust your gut feelings there, and don't be afraid to follow your instincts and follow what you know to be true for yourself. Because your confidence is growing, and the more confidence you have, the closer you're going to get to this new chapter that you're looking for. All right, let's have a look at a card from the Prism Oracle for any last information for group 4. Any last new moon messages. And we have frustration. Yeah, I can feel that. So again, we started with adjustments are required. That tells me that there is some frustration there because you're trying to do something and it's not quite working. So take time to reflect on those fears. Maybe do some journaling this new moon around what's holding you back from actually going for what you want. What is stopping you from taking the actions that you need to take? Or what are you afraid is going to happen if you take those actions or if you change things? What needs to change in your situation? And how can you have confidence? Maybe starting small, taking a few little steps. What can you do to kind of build your confidence and try something new? Step outside of your comfort zone. And that's when that fear and that frustration is going to start to dissolve as you get more and more confident and as you really start to go with your gut feelings and your instincts on this. So that is what I have for you, group 4, for your new moon messages. I hope that you found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here as always, and I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Bye. Hello and welcome to everyone who chose card number 5. So let's have a peek and see what your first new moon message is. Okay, and we've got expect powerful change. So that's a great message to start with. There's something that you've been wanting. There's some kind of change that you're desiring in your life, and it looks like that might be on the way for you. So let's have a look at your tarot cards and see if we can get some more information about how to bring this change into your life. So what other new moon messages does group 5 need to know? Okay. Okay. Our first card is Love Begin. I'm laughing because we have had this card, 3 or 4 times throughout these new moon message readings. So this is a common theme across the board right now that a lot of people are starting some sort of new chapter in their life. So for some of you, this is a new relationship. It could be a romantic relationship, could also be a business partnership, but this can also be finding joy in some part of you or connecting with something within you that, sparks that kind of joy, sparks that kind of passion and loving energy within you. So there's definitely some sort of new beginning on the way for you, group 5. Let's see what else we can learn about this. Okay, and we have the heart chakra. So there's lots of chakra stuff coming up this new moon as well. So this is telling me that this is a matter of the heart. So for a lot of you, this is a romantic relationship or a relationship that's going to be really deep and meaningful for you. This is also telling me that it is time to listen to your heart, that your heart chakra is expanding right now, that you are working on giving more love and receiving more love, that you are also learning to trust your heart, all of those kind of things. So heart chakra is really important right now for you. You might even want to do a heart chakra meditation over the new moon. That might be something that's helpful. Okay, let's have a look at one more card. And we have the waiting game. So again, this is actually a very similar reading to group 4's. Very similar themes coming up here. So if you want to go back and watch group 4, you might want to do that. Maybe there might be a couple messages there that might be meaningful to you in terms of your specific situation. But the waiting game is just about growing something in your life and it just taking a little bit more time than maybe you hoped. So you might be feeling a little bit frustrated because there's something that you want to bring into your life. There's some sort of change that you want. For some of you, it's relationships. For some of you, it's something that you're passionate about, that you're trying to grow or build. We can see the tree here. So there's some seeds that have been planted. You're working towards something. You're wanting something. You're trying to grow this thing, but it is taking time. And just know that it is taking time because of the solid foundation that you're building. Some things do take more time because they need that good structure behind them, right? Like it means that you are growing something that is worth the time and the effort. So try to have patience. I know it's difficult, but whatever it is that is coming into your life, it's going to be really solid and it's going to be worth the wait. Okay, let's have a look at a card from the Prism Oracle deck to wrap up this reading. Are there any last messages that group 5 needs to hear? Any final new moon messages? And we have growth, yeah. So this, look at all the green here too. So lots of messages around the heart chakra here, around growth. We've got the tree here. We've got lots of tree and nature here. So there is something that is growing. I feel like you've already planted the seeds on this. So there's some sort of intention or goal that you already have or something you're wanting to bring into your life. And this is a positive sign that this thing is on the way. Like you did have this expect powerful change. There is something on the way. Like I said, it's just taking a little bit longer than you hoped. But keep putting in the work or the effort or the actions that you've been taking in order to try to bring this into your life. Have patience. And again, really trust your heart, trust your ability to know what's right for you, to love yourself so that you can extend that love to others and receive it in return. But this is looking really good for you, group 5. Again, just it's taking a little bit longer than maybe you'd hoped. So that is what I have for you, group 5. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and found it helpful. Thank you so much for being here as always, and I hope to see you soon in another reading. Bye.